They've done studies, 60% of the time, it works every time.
That doesn't make sense.
Stop right there, internet troll. Before you say anything, before you even comment your sour ass comment, I want you to know, I love both of these movies. Stay classy, YouTube. Anchorman is one of my favorite comedies of all time.
Afternoon delight.
I'm not here to hate on any of these movies. So I dare you. I f***ing dare you. Write a ass comment. Listen, I'm not a stupid fucking idiot, alright? I know these movies aren't the exact same thing, but I want to compare them. I just want to help those who hate potentially both of these movies, because this isn't even just about Barbie, but it is mostly about Barbie. There seems to be a lot of hate for the Barbie movie for one particular reason.
Barbie rules, Barbie world. Barbie rules, Barbie rules.
No! I just noticed that there's something that could potentially help in your viewing experience of the Barbie movie, and that simply is, if you look at it like Anchorman. Is Barbie a little more serious than Anchorman? Yes. Yes, it is. But does that make it a serious movie? No. No, it doesn't. The Barbie movie is so unserious, but so is Anchorman. But the main reason why people are deciding, and when I say people, I mean... I don't know if I have to spell it out for you, but essentially it pokes fun at men. You know what other movie pokes fun at a gender? Anchorman! I can't speak for all women about how they feel about Anchorman. I know I love Anchorman, but I think my friends like it too. I'll text them after this. Anchorman is the perfect example of a comedy that is not serious. You're not supposed to take it serious, and it works. It is so loud and in your face and obnoxious, but that's the beauty of it. That's why we love the movie.
I'm gonna punch you in the ovary. That's what I'm gonna do.
And part of that is making fun of females. Why don't you go back to your home on Whore Island? Hilarious. You look at the plot of Anchorman, it's essentially about successful anchorman in the 70s competing with a female because he doesn't want a female to overtake the news. When she does first get picked up from their newscast, what is the first thing that happens at the office?
I'd like to put some barbecue sauce on that button. Just
There was a scene that has since been taken out of the original version. When you watch Anchorman on TV, you don't catch the scene anymore. Ron has a vision of what his marriage would look like with Veronica, and it's literally Veronica in this skimpy little housewife uniform. She's like, "Oh, Ron, I just spent all day cleaning for you in the nude. Let's make whoopee."
I've spent all day cleaning your Emmys and preparing dinner in the nude.
Oh, let's make whoopee. Oh. And then I'm gonna go drinking with the news team for 2 days.
Wonderful.
So unserious. It just goes to show, I'm sure there are some females out there that probably do not appreciate that scene. I don't blame you. Do I blame the guys who don't appreciate some scenes in Barbie? I can see it, I guess. I can. But the main factor that you have to take into account is both these movies are comedy. Both of these movies are comedy. I'm pretty sure the people who are complaining about Barbie being too woke, too feminist, are the same ones that are wishing for Anchorman comedies to be back and people to not be so sensitive. One of the things that I've noticed a lot of people, I'm just gonna say people, I've seen a lot of people complain about with Barbie is that it's too woke and too feminist. And one of the things that they hated was the use of the word patriarchy so much. And I understand, the word patriarchy did come up a lot in Barbie. I think they mentioned it at least 3 times. But that's the thing, it's a But then when Ken brings back said patriarchy, he literally believes that the patriarchy is about loving horses.
Got the horses in the back!
I can admit when a film is very anti-men. One example that I think I voiced it on this channel is Don't Worry Darling. Don't Worry Darling is very anti-men.
Stop it!
There is not a single redeeming dude in that movie. This movie, however, Barbie, genuinely is poking fun at men, and just in the same vein that Anchorman pokes fun at women. And you see why as well, because this was in the 70s, the 70s was a different era, so it even makes sense with Anchorman, right? In terms of Barbie, again, it makes sense because this is Barbie land. We know that young kids mostly play with Barbies and don't really care for Ken, because what is their purpose? The main message of the Kens by the end of this film is you are Ken. You are Ken. You really think you're gonna go into a Transformers movie looking for a fembot? Bumble Babe? Bumble Babe? No, I'm gonna look for Bumblebee. I'm gonna be looking for Optimus Prime, Granddaddy Master of Speeches. You understand why going into a Barbie movie, I don't understand why you would expect anything else otherwise. The fact that there was such a storyline for Ken in this movie, and the main storyline being that he feels like he's just an accessory to Barbie, and then comes to terms on his own by the end of the movie, and Barbie's like, yeah, be your own person. Similarly with Anchorman, by the end of that film, spoiler alert, Ron and Veronica are both news anchors. They both end up sharing the news. Cool. Ron ends up being the hero and saving Veronica from a freaking bear. It's great. It's great stuff. Veronica has her times to shine, but at the end of the day, I'm just saying both movies are doing a fun job poking fun at a gender. That's the main similarity between these two movies, and the fact that they're comedies. From the moment Ken utters the words Mojo Dojo Casa House, I think you can tell this movie's unserious. I also feel like too, when it comes to anti-men movies, it's to make men look bad, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure by the end of Barbie, none of us were thinking, wow, men suck. Everybody loved Ryan Gosling, so what is the issue? I don't know, I just really wanted to try and help you today. I hope it did in some way. That's why I am happy with the success of Barbie, because this is just a step into potentially more comedies, because comedies for a while have been dying. We haven't had too many for who knows how long. Like, when was the last full-fledged, raunchy, in-your-face comedy? Besides No Hard Feelings. I just hope we can all agree and see the fact that Anchorman, comedy, pokes fun at a gender. Barbie, comedy, pokes fun at a gender. And I will push you, yeah, I will. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. I do know a lot of people are gonna be mad about this one, but that's okay. I am very ready for the hate comments to come, being like, stupid bet. If you would like to be respectful in the comments, that'd be great. If you could please. If you don't want to be, then it is what it is. Do respect your opinion. I just want to know from your thoughts what you gathered from this film, why it was so anti-men, because I really don't feel that way. I feel like, did it poke fun at dudes? Yes. Yes, it did. But is it anti-men? No. No, I don't think it is. Is it more pro-feminist? Yeah. Sure. I mean, there was a lot of female empowerment in this film. Yeah. I don't know. Like, let us have a movie that we're happy with.
Sublime!
I would like to know, too, the thoughts on Anchorman, because, again, as far as I know, I don't know many females that are pressed about it. As far as I know, it's just enough either. If you disagree with me, if you hate Anchorman, if you hate Barbie, I totally respect it. I do. Everybody is in their rights to feel the way they do and to not like certain comedy, because again, comedy is very subjective. I just want us all to get along and have a good time. Anyways, that's my hot take for the day. Thank you all so much for watching. Until next time, beautiful freaks. Mwah!